Day 2 of the Loro Piana Giraglia. Everyone is getting out on the race course. We're holding up Aurélien Ducrot from Cross Call here, one of the most famous free skiers of all time. You know, we've seen you in Chamonix. Now you're doing double-handed racing. Just why are you here? You know, you're practicing and training, but this is really good for sponsors too.
Yes, exactly. It's a great event for hospitality and stuff like that. So we break them selling, and so for us, because we are always or solo selling or double-handed, it's a great opportunity to be here to give to all the partners the opportunity to sail with us, to understand what's a sailing race and everything. So that's why we are here, and really happy to be here.
Great, and you're focusing on a Vendée Globe to sail around the world?
Exactly. We are still looking for some big sailing and serious sailing, and of course Vendée Globe is one of the main objectives for 2028, and we'll see then. So here we go, we are on it, and we are looking forward for the offshore actually.
Awesome. So. Last question, we have some breeze today.
Yeah.
This can't be all hard work, right? Are you looking forward to having some fun?
It's gonna be hard work, of course. We are kind of only two on board who knows the boat very well, so it's gonna be tough, but it's also great. It's nice to sail in the breeze, and that's what the boat is made for, so that's better for us.
Awesome. Aurélien, thank you so much, my friend.
Pleasure.
Good luck today. We'll
you.
see everyone out on the water, and look for the Class 40 Cross Call to be ripping it up in the 15 knots today.
Yeah.
So,
thank you.
see you on the water. Welcome back to day 2 of the Loro Piana Giraglia. We are here with Gerard Logel from Arobas 2, Société Nautique de Saint-Tropez. You're a club member.
Yeah.
And you've done this race how many times?
17, 1-7.
That's fantastic.
I mean, it's a good opportunity to meet other boats and be on a nice place. From the club we are a member of, and that's nice. Yeah.
Now you told me, like after 17 years, you said it seems like always the same story, right? You can leave Saint-Tropez in some breeze, end up in Genoa in no wind, maybe round the rock, maybe not.
Maybe not. I mean, we meet. I mean, you know, it's a random regatta because the wind is changing all the time, and you may go to Cavalaire. Now this year we go to Ile du Levant. You face up to 30 knots of wind sometimes, and when you arrive at Giraglia, the fastest boats are there, no wind for them, and then when we find wind again, arriving in Genoa, most of the time you have to spend hours if you're too late and get the wind again and the next morning, you know. So it's tough, yeah, for the nerves.
Now we have this is a cool format. We have 4 days of fleet racing, which
is good too.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And, you know, but there's such a strong tie between Genoa and Saint-Tropez. You know, we're going back to the 1400s.
Yeah.
You know, the Genovese settled a settlement here. But for you, it's a tough distance race. The day racing is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But what's so special about it for you? Is there something really unique about it for you? I know you're a member of the club here.
Yeah.
Well, why do you keep coming back?
I mean, I need to sail, and Saint-Tropez is attracting a lot of boats. I was in the past VP of IMA, okay, International Maxi Association, and when we were asking, what do you want to sail next year? Saint-Tropez for Giraglia and Saint-Tropez for Les Voiles. So it's unavoidable to come here, and that's an opportunity to meet other boats. In France, there are not so many boats of our size to compete with. It's an opportunity to measure how much we progress or regress.
Fantastic.
That's it.
And 2 more questions. One is, you know, a lot of people, we talked to Jochen Schumann yesterday. He started in small boats in Germany.
Yeah.
And, you know, you wind up progressing to these amazing boats. You have a Swan. This boat's absolutely fantastic.
Fantastic.
Did you start in small boats, and do you
I started at the time of I don't remember the name. I mean, the French Olympic champion, okay, on the fin. And I had a 505. And at the age of 25, I had to work. And then started sailing again at 55. In the meantime, I had no time.
Yeah.
I'm now 75, okay? And I'm trying to keep helming this boat with the, let's say, sticker, you know, it's a bit sportsy.
But almost as fast as a 505.
It's much faster. The advantage of this boat is planning.
Yeah.
Planning is fine. It's going very fast against the upwind and downwind. And well, it's a nice boat, okay? I remember the time of the 505. Of course, planning is good. The trend today is light boats, fast boats, downwind and upwind, and that's exactly the direction. Yeah, yeah, that's it. The Swan is nice for cruising and also for competing, but you don't find so many unless you go to Sorrento or Porto-Cervo, and that's a long journey to go there. You know, long transit. Well, I mean, it's not attractive enough for us.
Well, back to today. We have some racing to do. Second day of day racing. Do you have any forecast for us today?
On my results.
No, not on your results, but on the racing today.
I mean, we're going to fight with all the boats. Will be acceptable wind conditions, maybe some gas, but and it's not terrible. It's okay. We'll do it well.
Awesome. 17 years. That's fantastic.
Well,
Yeah.
and I hope it continues.
Cool. And yesterday was a big day. IRC1 Red Bandit.
Yeah.
Peter Forster wins. IRC2 Le Lupin.
Yeah.
ORC1 Wind Whisper 44. ORC2 Melagodo. You know, a great winner. And then the Maxi A in Jolt in Maxi A and Wally B Walino. So
Yeah.
will we see you tonight up on the stage?
Well, cross your fingers. Well, we don't know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
very much.
Yep. So good breeze forecasted for today. Maybe even more breeze than certainly than yesterday. Maybe a little bit of rain. We don't know. But we wish Aerobas 2 luck, and we'll see you on the water.
Usually we say, like Lindsay, we say Aerobas square.
Square.
Square, yeah. I mean,
okay.
Magic Carpus third. I mean, cube. He says.
Awesome. Well, he was recording while you said that. Perfect.
That's
So,
better, huh?
yeah, that's our
Okay.
edit.
Yeah.
We'll keep that in the edit.
Okay, got it.
Day 2 of the Loro Piana Giraglia 2024 here in Saint-Tropez. We couldn't ask for better weather today. This is the golden day so far, day 2 of racing. It was a little overcast this morning, but man, the breeze just came on right when we woke up, 15 to 18 knots out of the northeast. The breeze has been swinging more to the north and then northeast as the regatta has been going on. The sea is really building now. It's getting up to like 2-3 foot waves. The sea stretches all the way up out the Gulf of Saint-Tropez, out by Pamplona, and it's really building up. As far as the eye can see, that's the fetch, the distance that the waves have to get bigger. So throughout today, we'll have the Maxi A and B and all the IRC and ORC fleets racing. This is going to produce the most spectacular racing so far in this regatta. Day 2, we've got 2 more races left before Wednesday's distance race from Saint-Tropez to Genoa. Day 2 of inshore racing overall. In IRC 1, in first place, Red Bandit. Second, Lisa R. Third, Daguette 3. In IRC 2, in first, Espresso. In second, Le Lupin. In third, Collier Soleil. And in ORC1, first, Wind Whisper 44. Second, Thetis. And in third, Suspiria the Revenge. And for ORC2 today, in first, Malagodo. In second, Techno. And in third, Farfallina 2. And in the IRC 0 class, Maxi A. In first, Jolt. In second, Jethu. In third, North Star of London. And in IRC 0, Maxi B. In first, Walino. In second, Chipalipa 10. In third, Spirit of Lorena. Day 2 of the Loro Piana Giraglia 2024 was fantastic. There was a faster pace as the crews put their boats together here in the harbor in Saint-Tropez. It's important that they did. They got out to the race course. The northeast winds were blowing 12, 18, 20 knots out of the northeast. The seas were building. It was fantastic to see. IRC and ORC were on course 2 in the Gulf of Saint-Tropez. And it was fantastic to watch how close the racing was. With the smaller boats in those fleets in IRC, ORC, this chop was really building and made it really difficult for the boats going upwind, but downwind was absolutely fantastic. Maxi A and B were out once again in the Bay of Pamplona, out in the open Mediterranean with really fantastic swells, really a huge fetch blowing from the northeast. One of the most spectacular views was of the Flying Nika, starting on port tack, kind of opposite behind everyone, but that's because that's a hydrofoiling boat, up on its foils, ripping, a little bit further away from the wind than the other boats, but more than twice as fast as everyone else. What a spectacular sight that was. Also, my song, Pier, Luigi, Loro Piana, part of Loro Piana, our partner here at the Giraglia. That boat was absolutely beautiful, a Club Swan 80, launching out of the water, going upwind. It was so amazing to see. Probably the best shots today weren't just going upwind like with my song, but were downwind with all the boats in these waves. It was absolutely fantastic. I hope everyone enjoyed the racing today, and we'll go on to the results. Of the Loro Piana Giraglia. We are here with the Deputy Chairman of Loro Piana, Pier Luigi
Loro Piana.
Loro Piana. And
Amelia Vase.
there we go. Okay, it was a fantastic day today. You were with my song.
Yes.
But before we talk about your boat and before we talk about your day, we want to talk about Loro Piana's relationship, your family's relationship with sailing and the Giraglia Regatta. And then we can talk about your relationship, you know, as a supporter and a partner with the regatta.
Well, you should give me some minutes at least. But anyway, the relationship with the sailing world and my family started with me when I was 18 years old, so a long time ago. Unfortunately, I was even not too young to do it, because today boys start at 5 years old, and this is the best way. But I fall in love with sailing when I was 18, and every year I went to a school, a sailing school in Caprera, and by then I loved sailing, and I started to buy a small sailing boat, it's a little bigger and bigger and bigger and faster, and spend sailing and cruising with my family and live the sea, which is the more important thing. And this is why we have a strong relationship between my family, the sea, and sailing and the yachting world. It's
Absolutely.
all about.
And the Giraglia itself, this race, how many of these have you done?
Giraglia, let's say I had a very long, old relationship with Saint-Tropez, because in 1978 I started to do my first Wild de Saint-Tropez. At the time, name was New Largue. And since then, every year I participate to the to Saint-Tropez, or June or September. June doing the Giraglia. I did probably 3 or 4 Giraglia, I don't even remember, but it's always been a great experience.
Fantastic. Now, having been involved with the Giraglia as a participant, now this is a big year. You know, we have the race village, we have the crew village. Loro Piana has really pulled out all the stops. It's a beautiful experience. It's not just a race village. It's really an experience to be here with all the fabrics, all the materials, you know, all the style that you've brought. Why did Loro Piana decide to partner with the race itself?
But because Loro Piana always been, not always, since we started sailing, my family, my brother, myself, we thought that we should be near to our customer and people that love the same thing that we love. So nature, sea, yachting, sometimes was skiing, been golf or equestrian kind of sports. But yachting has been probably the major sport where Loro Piana has been committed to support and be close to the consumers, our customers that love sailing. So this is, I think, the best way to remember or for the brand to be close to its customers. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And this is why we follow. I'm very happy that the new property of Loro Piana love the idea and continue the tradition that we started, I think, in 30 years ago.
Fantastic. And I know that Emily has some questions about the racing today. Let's get right down to the racing. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
So.
You said yourself you've been creeping up in sizes of boats, and today you were on your Clubs 180, my song.
Yes.
Yes, and I saw you docking out. I was on the TP52 myself out on the water, and I saw you going by. It looked beautiful. How was it being out on the water? How was the start for you? The starting line?
The boat, it's a brand new boat. It's a boat specifically done for racing, with no compromise for cruising. But because it's a 80 feet boat, has also the room to have some possibility to also do some cruising if you want. Or when the boat is not anymore so competitive, it will continue to live as a cruising boat, fast cruising boat. I could compare that boat to a sports car, you know.
Yes.
It's not a Formula One car, because this is not Formula One. It's not a Copa America, America's Cup kind of challenge, but it's a Gran Turismo, you know what I mean? And this is a kind of boat that can give you a lot of joy, and it's quite difficult to manage. To drive and also to experience. There are some new novelties in order to make it faster and faster, and I love her.
And so did you just say it was the first time being out with my song?
No, it's the second season.
Okay.
But we changed few things in the boat, so that this is the first day we tried the changes.
And how did that go? How was that?
I'm not happy. I'm not 100% happy.
Okay.
Let's say I'm optimistic that we have to learn the boat, and there is still much to do and a long way to go.
So you're looking forward to the next few days,
We will be much better.
Wonderful.
We will improve for sure our performance.
I really look forward to seeing that out on the water in the next couple of days as well.
Yeah, it's a fun boat. It's a fun boat. It can be very fast.
I can really believe that.
Great, Pier, Luigi. Well, we are halfway through the regatta, so you've got some time to improve. 2 more days.
In 2 more days, it's not so easy to. Yeah, every day you learn something and you improve it. So then it will be a long race. So that will be another important experience to learn how to sail the boat, and I'm sure that it takes time. You have to be patient and consistent.
Great. Absolutely. That's good advice for everyone. Fantastic. Well, Pier, Luigi, thank you so much for joining us. I know it's a big event. You know, the first year with Loro Piana, the race village, the crew village. We're going to go on to the prize giving. So
Yeah.
any last words for us as we go into the next half of the regatta?
Yes, I want to say that I am particularly thankful for the committee of Saint-Tropez and the Yacht Club Italiano, because we could put things together in a way that should make a big success for this event. Not only the event, but the Giraglia, because really the Giraglia worth to have a lot of respect and continuity and consistency, and to make the people happy, because the world of sailing is so beautiful that it was to have the best. And I really thanks all the people that organized or let us organize this.
Awesome, it really shows. It's
Yeah.
a beautiful event and we have more to go. Hopefully it's the beginning of many years of a
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah.
Pier, Luigi, Loro Piana,
Amelia Vase.
Amelia Vase, and Chris Museler. We're gonna go to the prize giving, but the end of day 2, we have 2 more days of racing to go, and then Wednesday's race from Saint-Tropez to Genoa. We'll see you on the water.